And we are live from Canada with Glen from the United States, wearing a Mount Rushmore shirt in Montreal, Canada. Glen, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. Getting tired walking up these steps.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I like these steps. Oh, wait, these are the people with the... Oh, you can pass. It's okay, you can go.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Take care. Funniest, cutest baby in the world. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm here with Glen, and I'd like to ask him what he thinks about the Mar-A-Lago incident with Trump.
Honestly, I think it was more of like, you can go ahead.
Yeah, you can go.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Enjoy. I apologize. It's all good. Here's a moment to shine. Okay, just kidding. Okay.
I passed by Mar-A-Lago just a couple weeks ago, but I don't know. I think it was not the right call. I mean, the president has the power to classify and declassify documents. So I don't know. They say that he had documents down there, but I don't know. I think they were just trying to. I don't know. It's been.
It's all good. You don't have to duck. You can walk.
They've been. Man. Sorry, this is kind of a pop-up question.
No, I know. It's you're the first person I actually wanted to ask because of your T-shirt, and I assumed you might be a tourist, which you actually are. Glen is traveling Canada right now, which is really dope. We're going to talk off camera in a second, but I wanted to know. You said he has the power to classify and declassify the documents. That could potentially have, like, I see your point if he was still president.
If he was still
But he's not president anymore. He hasn't been since Biden took office, right? Mm-hmm. So technically speaking, he lost all of the powers that really protected him in the Presidential Records Act, right? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, even if let's say he was president and he had brought very sensitive documents, 184 classified, mm-hmm. and then 25 top secret, across state lines to his social club in Mar-A-Lago, where there has been breaches of security before, mm-hmm. And there's people coming in and out with, I don't even know if there's a metal detector. Like, what are your thoughts on, like, information, like intelligence about spies protecting the country worldwide, like sensitive intel related to domestic security being available to potential spies on the premises?
That's very concerning. I mean, like I said,
you can pass. Sorry. Have a good day.
It's concerning. I mean, there's no way you can't like look at that information and be concerned by it. It's just, I don't know. I've never heard of any other president having their residence raided by the FBI. I just know that a lot of people are seeing this as a grasp for straws to prevent him from running again.
Yeah.
I just, I don't know. I just know that after the whole Russia scandal and, after years upon years of that, they found nothing. And, they tried impeaching him and nothing came of that. I just feel like I don't know. I'm not.
No, I hear you. I wanted to talk to you. I don't want to like put you on the spot. This is not the Daily Show. But the way I see it. Hello, sir, Tyrannosaurus Rex. You can pass. Nice T-shirt. Yeah, I'm talking to you, homie. Like in my perspective, the way I see it is like, yes, they did try and impeach him. Oh, you can pass. It's okay. Thank you. They did try and impeach him, but at the same time, he was president still, right? So he was technically still in power. He obviously had a stronger hold. It's taken a really long time for them to get these documents back. They've tried, they sent him warnings, but they weren't warnings. It was like more than that. They're like, okay, Mr. President, you're not supposed to have these documents. Please give them back. Mm-hmm. And he didn't. And he kept on doing it. And then he returned 15 boxes. But then he was like, I'm going to keep the rest. And they're like, where's your love letters with the North Korean leader and the Barack Obama letter? Because that's actually how this happened. I was shocked. I was watching The Last Word with Lawrence O'Donnell. And he was like, actually, this all started because President Trump boasted about having these letters. Like, Obama had left him a letter in the Oval Office. It's like customary, saying like, good luck, I guess, and peace be with you. And he said it was a lovely, beautiful letter. Right, he said it was a great letter. And then he also boasted and apparently showed people a letter from the North Korean leader, and they like exchanged love letters by mail. So like that's what tipped them off. The National Archives were like, they're humans too. So they're like, they receive what they're supposed to receive, except they recognize that these letters that he talked about in the media are missing. Mm-hmm. So they're like, okay, documents are missing. And then they tried following up, and then nothing happened, right? Mm-hmm. He didn't act. He didn't return them. He's still even asking for the FBI to return the documents. Mm-hmm. So, like, given, that... Oh, you can pass. It's all good. Cheers. Oh, nice barrettes. Given the
Sorry.
It's all
You're
good.
sorry.
No, please don't be sorry. So
Might be easier if I like stand over there.
yeah, you can switch. You can switch. That was a very good call. A little bit less scenic. Hold on, I got you like this. Okay, cool. So that was a very good call. Thank you for your logic. Because everyone was apologizing to us like I'm a checkpoint in the Middle East. Okay, so given that, I obviously know a lot about this incident, right? Like I really.
For not being an American, you know a lot more about than I do.
Well, my area is political science. Like
Okay.
that's what I studied. I've traveled a bit to study that, and I've spent a lot of time in the United States. I also have had access to a lot of American media, and I grew up knowing who Donald Trump was, right? And we all did. And
yeah.
and we knew him. This is interesting. We knew him as a real estate mogul, right? Like
Real estate mogul. He was in Home Alone.
Yeah.
He was in plenty of movies.
yeah, he's made a lot of media appearances. He's definitely been mentioned in a lot of rap songs. I too am a rapper. But the thing is, with this Mar-A-Lago incident, he didn't only, something that I realized, which a lot of people haven't really been talking about, maybe because I'm mostly watching American news, and maybe that means I should start watching Al Jazeera and BBC a little more, is that, it's also a security breach for international security. It's not solely a security breach for America because there was intelligence information there from around the world, right? Like he meets with leaders all the time. Like apparently, supposedly I saw something the other day, he knows things about Macron's sex life that like, I'm sure Joe Biden has gotten a phone call or two about. So I don't actually know what it is. I didn't read the full article.
I can't say I've heard about that. But.
Yeah, I heard about, no, that's definitely circulating. So I guess like, knowing the things that I mentioned, right, and knowing like your perspective as an American, that's your citizenship, right? You're from there.
Correct.
You clearly have, in my opinion, maybe centralist views, if that's possible.
It's been going. Had I been here several years earlier, I would have been very right wing, highly right wing. But I don't know. It's just political is just too toxic for me.
Yeah.
So I've just gone to a whole screw it with all.
But you said right before I turned on the camera, you said that like you used to be.
Yeah.
What was the turning point when you were kind of like, I'm out?
I mean, all this anger and all that stuff. Having unrestricted access to the internet is really polarizing. Got subjected to very political groups on the internet and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It was just toxic. Maybe I don't know. Politics just made me get filled with like hatred.
Yeah. Was it? I'm curious, and this could be a stretch, but like, was it around COVID? But was it before or after COVID started that you?
No. This was back in like 2016.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that's literally when he came into office.
Yes. Well, I say 2016, like late 2014, 15.
Okay.
But like I said, just I don't know. I think just politics in general has just had me, be biased against the people who I've never even had interactions with.
Yeah.
And it's just.
Oui, mais
I
c'était
don't
comme
know,
Macron, faut que tu
Yeah, it fuels.
It just politics in general just fuels a hatred. Like, I feel like the more trips I've been on lately, I've been talking to more people. It's definitely, it's easy to make assumptions on people when you don't actually see them.
Absolutely.
And now that I've been traveling all over the country, I'm meeting more people, and this isn't so bad. I feel like the news just likes to inflate things for views.
Yeah. I would often agree, and I think we saw a lot of that. I actually work in media too, on and off. I've been working, unfortunately, since pretty much it coincided with when he announced his campaign. That was like kind of when I like started, and I'm like, crap, like I've got 2 poli-sci degrees, and I've known this man my whole life. I've hated him since childhood. This is no good, right? So I started like trying to like, I went from writing very, I always tried to provide just the facts, right? Then I was like, okay, I'm also kind of hired for my opinion at this point, so like I will share that. And I tried to warn the public, but anyways, I guess to end, just so I'll let you go on your way, because you should get in soon, because it's supposedly gonna thunderstorm soon.
Nice, my favorite.
Yeah, I know, right? It's so dope. But your shirt, that's why I stopped you. Your shirt says Mount Rushmore. What are your thoughts on, likelihood do you think Trump's face could ever be on that mountain?
Never.
Okay.
I don't think that'd happen. Mostly just financial costs.
Okay.
I drove past Crazy Horse, and that's been the worst since the 90s.
Yeah.
It's still not completed. I don't know. I think a lot of things are going to have to happen if his face were to ever be up there, and it wouldn't be in our lifetime.
Cool. Okay, Glenn, you've been awesome, a sport, and you're a scholar. Thank you very much for your time, and enjoy your trip, the rest of your trip to Canada. Peace.